Hi all, welcome to this long awaited Trading to Glory, guys. I've been meaning to do this last year. I did it famously in FIFA 14, it kind of got me stopping doing FIFA, but this time we're going to give it a right good go in FIFA 19 and really see what we can do with the trading, guys. So we can smash like, awesome stuff to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GLegend. All the links down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. So Trading to Glory is literally, we are just going to trade our socks off, trying to get in the top 100 for transfer profit. We're going to go for club value, and we're going to even try and go for the best, one of the best squads in FIFA, guys. So hopefully you enjoy this. In the first batch, we have got ourselves a bit of no risk trading in the form of 75 non-rares, buying them for 300, and then we're selling them on for 400 at a pop. Some of this was kind of done at various times of the day. Usually do this late at night before I go to my bed. It's quite a good thing just to do before I go to my bed, and then sell them on. So that's how we're at 1,000 coins kind of starting off, and as they sell off in the background, we are doing Player of the Month sniping filters. I've been suggesting this to a lot of folk in Discords, Twitters, YouTube, etc. Basically with the Player of the Month filters, we are looking between English players of certain positions, ideally the rares, and obviously certain ratings. Then we're going primarily Spurs. So the Spurs filters, we're just trying to have anything from a Spurs player's perspective. It's not working as well now because prices are kind of just dropping and dropping and dropping, but you can still make decent deals. I have been making quite good deals from this, in all honesty, guys. While it's been up, I didn't want to bore you watching something that lasts 30 minutes that can be done in like half the time. But guys like Winks, Vorm, Llorente, Janssen, these guys I'm getting pretty regularly, and you can, I will play about checking bits and bobs, seeing how it's working, and we found we have a Wanyama that I've totally forgotten about. But sometimes you can get this paying off so well, you'll adjust the filter accordingly, where it be the buy now, you just have to marginally just buy 50 coins or 100 coins. It can be hit and miss, I will admit that, folks, but when I've been using this filter, I've been averaging pretty well with it, and I've been quite happy with it. It's paid off generally pretty well. With the UCL cards into the mix as well, that kind of does help a little bit, because some people are very bad for listing up the UCL cards for cheap and then you can sell them on. Quite commonly it's usually Winks, Vorm and Janssen, funnily enough, they're the three that commonly do pop up as the... But you've got to be quick, that is the one thing I will admit, you have to be quick with your sniping. When I've been getting dire, I've been averaging about 500 to 1,000 coins. Janssen, Vorm and Llorente and Winks, it's usually around 300 coins I'm averaging per card. But as you can see, we're having a bit of a mare, missing so many, and honestly, see if we were to get all of these cards, we would genuinely be flying up in the profits. The profits would be building up quite nicely. But I'm quite just enjoying this filter, just ploughing through it. And you've got to obviously always be wary when they pop up that you're not going to get yourself stung by hovering over on the 90th minute, 59th minute, and you buy the wrong one. With that dire there, that would have been a good snipe. It's usually the rares are the ones I'm looking out for. But what I will say is, guys, with this filter in particular, this will kind of run its course come Wednesday, Thursday, is honestly Player Month filters, you generally do find there is quite a few. Like this one's proved popular, and it's just been really fun just grinding that filter the last week or so, just kind of blitzing through it. Now with the Chinese Super League, if you look into the Brazil route, you can see not just the Brazil route, but the Player of the Month route, where Lucas is hyperlinked, Brick slotted even. What you find is guys like Tardelli are so Hernandez, Oscar, Renato Augusto, these guys, honestly, there's so many of these Chinese Super League mids, and less so the forwards, more so the midfielders like Renato Augusto, for example. These guys, honestly, you can snipe them for fun. Renato Augusto isn't cheap, and he's like a couple K, which is kind of crazy money for the card. But if you, like, so many folk will list them up. I've had a few when I've not been recording, and like since, where I've been able to get them for 400 coins, guys. It is just actually mental. A lot of these cards selling very nicely, getting some tasty coinage into the club, and I'm just trying my hardest here to kind of get these snipes in. Tardelli, like, this filter honestly works so well when it pays off. That is a good snipe there from Renato Augusto. That will pay a few bills. Urso is the one you'll see most commonly, guys, if you're still wanting to do this filter. I think after Play of the Month finishes, I doubt this filter will be as effective. And I will say as well, during this filter, when Team of the Week was out for Talisca, he even was popping up. He was popping up at like 1,000 coins, and it was like, I'm like, why are folk listing him at like 1,000 coins? I'm like, the guy at the time was like 3k, 4k. If you were nabbing him, you were making good profit. It was like, it was worth sniping. Now obviously settled back down to a k. Now it's out at Team of the Week, but it pays to be patient. Like, I wasn't expecting Talisca on a few on multiple occasions, but I was just happy to be like, right, oh, Talisca, brilliant. But guys like Tardelli is the one you get. Usually most Tardelli and Urso are more common you find in this filter for sniping. Augusto, Hernandez and Oscar, not so much, but that Oscar there, that is a good snipe. I've still kind of got to remember and not but yeah, as you can see, 1200. Oscar doesn't always go as much as Renato Augusto, which is a little bit annoying. It is a little bit, but I can persevere with that. And since we knocked off the filter, I'll laugh how Hernandez pops up. So we maybe kind of missed one in a sense, but it's just hit and miss really with the filter. Or it's like that with any filter. It's like some folk are really good with the filters, some folk are hit and miss. But transfer list is really bulked up. We are pushing our coins immensely. It's like, and just to kind of prove the point, this is speeded up like double. So in 15 minutes we've practically made like 15-20k coins. It's not bad actually in 15 minutes. If you were to, obviously, and you've got in mind we started at 1,000 coins, but obviously we'd listed up like 20 cards initially, and because we did some no-risk trading before we'd recorded, and obviously we thought we'll just see Talisca right away. That's kind of proved the point there. That was with him in Team of the Week, guys. This was done on Wednesday night for those curious of Wednesday morning. Sorry, brain can't function all the time. But regardless, it's a fighting frenzy. But no, it's hit and miss is the kind of the bane of this, and if you're patient and you're willing to pay off nicely, you will honestly make some good profit. I would say as the days and weeks progress, I would imagine I'll get into healthy 6-figure sums just for playing about with trading, and we can then focus heavily on like icons. That's what I want to kind of get back into, is serious icons. So where I'm not just focusing on just my icons, I'll be having all my other filters as well, just kind of ploughing through them. But this filter is maybe starting to, I can't say 100%, kind of struggling a little bit, but it's almost as if people either are starting to twig that something is not quite right, because there's a lot more Tardellis on the market now. So getting snipes with these Tardellis will be a little bit harder. But regardless, it is still paying off. It is still paying off. I will not deny that regardless. And I laugh. Like, for me just now, I'm of the routine where if I see a card, I just buy it and then list it right up. I'm not one of these ones that's holding it for too long, and I'm not trying to buy too many in one run, because then you find that you're leaving yourself open. And it's, I will say as well, with this filler, I have noticed Alexander Pato and a few of the other Brazilian strikers, people listing them up as cams, and they do filler into this. So I got one Alexander Pato, I can't remember if it was before this or just after, I can't 100% remember, and it was like 1,000 coins I think I got him for, and he sold for like 3k at cam. I was like, that is good profit. I think like the cheapest at the time at cam was like 4k, and to suddenly get like 2k is not too bad. But we're going to be wrapping this up fairly soon, guys. Some good profits, to be honest, and I'm quite chuffed with how the first episode, if you want to call it that, for Trading to Glory has paid off. Probably a bit of work my end on terms of editing this a bit better, I will admit that, but hopefully you find this useful, folks. Let me know in the comments down below what trading filters you have been using. Smash the likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GZLegend, and I will catch you all later.